Sup everybody, Zoe here. Welcome to my weekly live stream. You may have noticed it's a little later than usual. Generally I stream several hours earlier in the day. Today we are streaming a little bit later. Couple reasons for that. One, Fly Zone's live stream is coming up in an hour. I'll be posting a link over in the thing. And two, I might be doing a live stream later on tonight, which will be deleted off the internet forever after it's done. Late night with ZoeFPV is going to be coming up either this tonight or next weekend, one of the two. Actually, it might not be next weekend. It might have to be this weekend. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to be moving my time slot, quote unquote, up to Fly Zone. Also allows me to fly golden hour here. But beyond that, let me plug in and let's go fly real quick because it looks like it's about to start basically raining. If it's not already raining. Still gonna send it. Oh, I just heard thunder. Oh no. Oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. Okay, let's get the footage of. Let's fly at least one pack, and if we have to, we'll switch out to the simulators and do the things in there. But I'd really like to be able to fly at least one pack. Looks like I'll restart this. Sorry, one momento. Start looking at chat here in a moment. Having issues technically, unfortunately. Having. Let's see. Why is that not working? Let me reboot. Oh God, that's a lot of pain. Trying to get this story. I was literally just working a few minutes ago when I did a test run for the stream. There we go. The DJI link thingy that I use for this is a bit finicky, but you know, it is what it is. But in tradition, we'll get up in the air, say hello to the sky, and talk about some stuff. Hopefully before it starts raining. And if it starts getting wet, I'm going to make a beeline for indoors. Okay, looks like we're good. Oh, it is wet. It is very wet. It's wet. It's wet. No, 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 no. It's very wet. And I guess we're gonna go to a live stream of me doing Uncrushed. Oh, I was hoping the weather was gonna hold out for the stream today. Unfortunately, that was not the case. But I tried. And on that note, let's start firing up Uncraft. Let's see if we can get that running. And let's look at chat and say hello to everybody. Sorry, I'm so like distracted and whatever today. Very tired. I just took a nap, woke up, tried to be fresh faced for the stream. Didn't quite work. And it seems like I'm almost always worn down on Saturdays for some reason. So, but anyways, hey Johnny, hey Guy, Grand, hey Luna, Brandon, Dulce, Maddie, Levitated. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna fire up Steam right now and see if we can get Uncrashed going. It's raining pretty heavily out there. Like, I'm glad I got in when I did, because honestly, if I would have waited much longer, probably would have rained me out completely. Which is a bummer, because it was great out earlier. But anyways, there's some big announcements on the horizon and stuff I'm excited to talk about and bring up today. If you haven't seen it, my last video was posted, or my latest video rather was posted. I'm gonna have to close that window. Wow, that's a lot of rain. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's insane. Hail? It's hailing. Holy shit. That's straight up hail out there. Damn. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Uh, big announcements. Since we are here and all that good stuff, we have an hour to burn before Fly Zone stream. Actually, let me link in here to Fly Zone stream. If you're interested to watch that, some awesome people will be doing some awesome stuff a little bit later tonight. And then Donnie's stream will be right after Fly Zone stream. And then and then a big if I do my late night stream, it will be after Donnie's stream. And that could literally be chaos. So just I don't even know. Like, I have some ideas of what I want to do with it long term, and I want to delete it immediately after. So, yeah. But we're gonna get back into Uncrashed, have some fun, and hopefully talk about some of the stuff that I've been working on. It's weird. It has not hailed here since I've been in Wood Lake, but it is hailing up an absolute storm right now. Yeah, it's hail, Anthony. It's crazy. Oh, and Uncrash seems to be patching. Brilliant. Because I looked out the window. You saw the little chunks of hail, Anthony. I used my special eyeballs. Like, what? How do you know it's hail? Like, I know it's hail. I saw them. Little chunky boys. Little white chunky boys. Small but hail. So anyways, couple things. Patreon. So I'm doing a lot more with Patreon now. I released my last video early on Patreon, doing the block grinder thing, because it's cool. And also, I'm doing exclusive Patreon only content. So I'm doing one take flight videos on Patreon. I have 3 of them right now that are up that have been cycling in. I'm gonna do more. But like this one right now is just an extended cut of the motorcycle chase from my latest video. It's pretty cool. You know, you want to go check it out on my Patreon. It's patreon.com/ZoeFPV if you want to support me. There's some cool stuff there. And then other big thing, Broken Prop Shop, because I'm doing a little bit of self-promotion right now while we wait for more people to get on the stream. We have coaching. I have some coaching lessons available. Unicorn hooves, arms are in stock. Colors of both kinds and sizes. We've got the airframe, add some more photos for it. And custom builds. I shipped out a custom built last week. And yeah, a very beautiful project, very cool. And then obviously we got some swag. But yeah, if you want to help me out, go help stream out, get some cool stuff, get some coaching, all that goodness. But on a different note, we're going to talk about the freestyle competition that I'm doing with Mach 1. So this is my Mach 1 freestyle competition folder. I'm putting together, contest folder rather. So right now I have 8 judges on board for this contest. We have, again, I guess this is the announcement post. 30-second submissions will be edited into a full-length, basically movie that will be presented live by 8+ judges, live streamed simultaneously. So it'll be simulcast on their channels. So, for example, if you love Oniguri and you love her commentary and you love her podcast, you should go check out Oniguri's podcast. You can tune in on Oniguri's stream and watch her judge live. Likewise, you can tune in to Ken Heron and listen to Ken Heron's wackiness and his amazing commentary live on stream. And later on, if you're a pilot that has submitted your footage to the competition, it'll be viewed on all of their channels, and you'll be able to go in and see what each judge is saying. And it's a very new type of experience I'm trying to create for FPV and freestyle contests. So this is gonna be the first one. Probably gonna be doing 2 more of these this year, depending on how things go. And then hopefully doing a freestyle competition. I have some prizes in mind, trying to get all that solidified before any big announcements. And then there's going to be a freestyle competition, most likely next month, towards the end of next month, and or a little bit later, depending. I'm trying to find the right time for it. But Mach 1's trying to do some events this year, and I'm leading the charge at that. So if you want to participate, let me drop a link in the side chat here. If you want to participate, um, here's the form to enter the contest. Again, all of the judges will be judging your stuff live on the 30th at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT, and then 7 p.m. Central European time. I'm trying to learn all the time zones because I have a lot of teammates that are international. And I'm doing a lot of stuff internationally, like I'm doing a race potentially in a couple weeks. That's going to require me to be in international time zone and awake at 1:30 a.m. So that's going to be fun. But anyways, getting back to the freestyle competition, there are rules and regulations, obviously. Biggest thing is there's three main categories: use of space, flow, technical ability. Use of space, is how you're using the space around you. Is there like a windmill that you're playing with? Are you using the road leading to the windmill? Um, is there a soccer goalpost nearby that you're hitting on the way to the road to the windmill? Stuff like that, use of space. Flow, how did you flow between that use of space, right? And then technical ability. How technical were your tricks and how technical was your flying? This is, are you doing Matty flips through the space while you're flowing through it? There's a lot of things that go into these three categories. I was going to go with 5 categories, but after a lot of deliberation and talking to people, I narrowed it down to 3 so judges can give a 1 out of 15 score live on their streams, and it'll automatically just be like dialed in and easy to deal with. Because ideally, I want everyone to be able to judge within 10 seconds after the video is finished. Hold up the card, be like 15, 10, 9, whatever. Try to make it fun. Try to make it fun. But then the actual responses and everything else will be recorded and we've tallied, and then at the end of the live stream there'll be an intermission break for about 15 minutes to allow all the final scoring to be tallied, and then the judges to announce the winner live on the streams. I will be making all this back-end stuff at some point open sourcely, Creative Commonsly available, so other people that want to do contests like this can also do contests like this. A gift from me to the community, basically. And a gift from Mach 1 to everyone as well. So yeah, this is a Mach 1 event, and again, if you don't know who Mach 1 is, or what Mach 1 is, Mach 1 is a team of all-female badasses, in my opinion. My words, not the teams, don't hold against me. Amazing pilots. There's about 20 plus of us now, all-female drone racing team. Well, getting into freestyle. So, yeah, I'm heading up the freestyle portion of the team right now. I'm been allowed to take charge and empowered to do cool stuff with Mach 1. And a lot of the team is really on board to make freestyle great going into 2024. So I'm really excited by this event. I've done a lot of meetings. I've talked to a lot of amazing people to get people on board. We've got Mayon High, Ken Heron, Andrew Lowe, That Guy Fly, Ani Gray, Lady FPV, Captain Colin, and Don E. all lined up to be judges. I'm also in talks with Bot Grinder and Trilly FPV. I'm just trying to make sure everything is confirmed before I add them here. It's more of a just double checking thing. Likewise, I might be adding more judges because of this format and because it's, kind of beneficial to multi-stream. It's kind of cool. I'm trying to make a social media event where on the March 30th, for Women's History Month, you'll be able to tune in and see this amazing freestyle competition being put on by Mach 1. Almost anywhere you tune into on the internet, hopefully it'll pop up. So yeah, make sure you check out the link in the side chat. Go Just go submit a 30-second unedited footage. It could be simulator footage. It could be freestyle footage. It could be Mavic footage. If you have a really, really good clean line with a traditional, photography setup, an AP drone, do it. If you have a great Cinewoop line that's mind-blowing, do it. Freestyle is very all-encompassing, and this rule set, I think, is going to allow for a lot of variability within what we'll see. And again, our judges are very varied. Ken Heron is an AP pilot primarily. We have a lot of AP pilots and freestyle pilots on board. So it should be really good. I'm really excited. So that's a huge announcement. I haven't really been able to talk. I never talked about it publicly a lot, but I put a lot of love into it. Onigiri's put a lot of love into it. Lady FPV's put a lot of love into it. And I cannot wait. Because this is just the start. Again, this is just start. I'm focused on making the back end work. I haven't been focused on trying to advertise it or being a hype beast and making this is gonna be the best freestyle thing ever. No, but trying to do a freestyle event series is kind of big, and this is the first step to that. So I want to make sure this goes smoothly this month. And again, celebrating Women's History Month, March 1st. It opened up yesterday, and then Mach 1, March 1st. It's just match made in heaven. So yeah, that's a big one. And then let's just check out the chat here. Hey, another Trucking FU channel. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Eric Moore. Welcome, XJet. Hey, J Spin. Hey, Ellie's. Danish, what's up? Ram, welcome. Dragon H or Dagon H. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Luna. Eric Moore says, hey Zoe, I'm currently trying to learn 3D flying because of your videos, but damn, it's hard. Drone went from new to freaking beat up in a week. Yeah, learning to fly 3D is very difficult, which is why I highly recommend fly 3D in a simulator like Uncrashed, which we're going to open up right now that it's done updating. Good timing. I am a huge fan of Uncrashed as a simulator. They just recently added multiplayer support, and it has some of the best 3D flying out of any sim that I've flown. So I'm going to create a new session, and I'm going to do a thing that allows me to do a room of 16 people. I did a lot of testing with the developers. Huge shout out to the Uncrashed devs. I asked them for more than 8 pilots. They said, okay, here, we'll test it out. Here, we'll give you a cheat code to do more than 8 pilots. And then, we'll see if you can get more than 8 pilots. Well, we've consistently filled the room. And it's worked out really well. So we're gonna open up a room with 16 people. Feel free to jump on in, the water is fine. But this will allow us to check out chat and chill for the rest of the stream, because we got about 40 more minutes. Also, 420. Blaze it. Just incense, ode to Donnie. But yeah, no, welcome to the stream, everybody. So, wow, it's blowing up today. Hey, Sealy FPV says, yo, Zoe, what is the best tips for flying 3D? Simulator. Go fly in the simulator. Just go do a sim. The sim is where you need to be. It is where it's at. I got Ground Warfare in the sim right now. So yesterday, me and my friends in the Outer Limits Discord, there's a link in the description to the Outer Limits Discord. You should go check it out if you're not in there. We did a game of quads. So we had Danish Stallion, myself, Grand Warfare, Remind Me to Build, KFUV, and Luke. Luke flies good. And we did a 3D game of quad, and holy crap. I wish I recorded it because it was some of the most epic flying I had seen yet. So yeah, probably do that again next week for the stream, potentially, or a random stream at some point. But, hey, Booster FPV. Hey, Elite. Let's do some basic tricks. So if you're just starting to fly 3D, since we have some new people in chat asking about what to do. In Uncrash, you can push A 3 times, and it'll get you into 3D mode. And then you can just fly normally. Negative throttle is, up when you're upside down. Positive throttle is up, right side up. The best way I kind of learned it, and the way I think about it, is when you're right side up, you're thinking about pushing up. When you're upside down, you think about pushing down. And I don't know why, but that seems to be one of the simplest ways for my brain to think about it. So I highly recommend that. But the second thing is, once you start getting comfortable with getting upside down and not completely freaking out, like, crashing. Like, a lot of people just full throttle on the ground or do that and just freak out because you're trying to kill throttle, which traditionally when you kill throttle, you're going to just, fall out of the sky. When you kill throttle with a 3D quad, you're going to full throttle into the ground. Do not do that. That's bad. Just disarm and fall out of the air. So just get used to disarming your quad when you fly 3D. Big safety tip. So once you get comfortable with not, destroying your equipment immediately, just start flying upside down. Find a big open space, fly upside down. Don't do anything silly or super advanced. Don't be like, super tricky with it and try to gap things. Just fly upside down. I know it sounds stupid. It looks stupid. This is the lamest flying I've ever done. But this is going to teach you the fine motor control you need to fly 3D. This is going to teach you what you need to know to not crash and destroy your stuff. Once you start getting more comfortable with that, you can start mixing things up a little bit. And this is why I really like the simulator, because you can really go into the simulator and just play around without having to worry about breaking things or, transition jitters or having your quad tuned out. You can just play around with everything. Noise. And Uncrash has cars. Ah! Trying to chase. This is one of my favorite features of the update, is you have player-controlled cars. So Ground Warfare is currently in this vehicle. But yeah, so a lot of big stuff. I want to talk about a few other things before I forget / get too far into the sim, and I'll answer a couple more questions. Castle Crash. So August 30th, September 2nd. Castle Crash is currently naming it CastleCrash3D. So it's going to be the 3D event of the year. If you want to learn how to fly 3D, if you're interested in 3D, if you want to see the best 3D pilots in the world, Castle Crash is what's going to be at, because I'll be there. A lot of the 3D pilots I know of will be there. And it's the third Castle Crash event, third annual one, so it's pretty cool. Fly High and the rest of the crew sprung that on me, and it's really, really cool. And on top of that, Fly Tribe will be doing a 3D magazine, like all 3D magazine issues. So there'll be tons of content in there for all of the budding 3D pilots that are curious about all the nitty-gritty stuff. Probably have setup articles, 3D wings, 3D quads, all of it will be 3D FPV. I'm really, really stoked on that. And I think they're trying to get some 3D glasses and do some chromatic stuff, so you will like open the page and have like 3D effects pop out at you. Playing around here for a minute, read chat. Hey Tech, thanks for popping in. Hey Quad Mafia. No one FPV. Hey, what's up? Hope you're feeling okay today, bud. Yeah. So I zoomed in on my face. That was fun. 3D Tiny Whoop. Booster FPV, 3D Tiny Whoop. Tried it last week's stream. It failed pretty miserably. Not to say it can't be done, but I need to really play with hardware and get the right setup to make that happen. Hey, thanks, Dagon. Zoe, I may not know half of what's going on, but I offer all the support and hearts that I can. Much love, friend. Maddie O says, hell yeah, just started my Flytribe subscription. Heck yeah, Flytribe is awesome. Been writing with them now for few issues. It's really cool. If you haven't checked out Flytribe, let's go to Flytribe's website. Flytribe. Come on, Flytribe, pop up. Where are you? One second. Trying to find this. Boom. Bam. Flytribe issue. Out. Go get it. So it's a subscription service for a physical magazine. They have digital magazine. They have swag. I have written some amazing articles for them. Content you can only get in their magazine. And I spend a lot of time on my articles with Flytribe. Like, I mean, I realize Uncrashed is still, and you can't see what I'm trying to show you. Boom, Flytribe. Try this again. So I spent a lot of time writing my articles for Flytribe, and I put a lot of heart into them. My last article was on the future of drone sports, which looked back on where we started and then where I think things are going to have to go. So if you want to read about that, if you want to have some amazing, beautiful footage and videos and all the good stuff and the content, go check out the Flytribe. It's like the Thrasher magazine for drones. I feel very hyperbolic in saying that, but there's just amazing content in the book. And I say it's a book. It's a book. It's very thick with 3 C's. So it's very thick. Filled with amazing content. Go check Flytribe out. They support me and been supporting me in my comeback. You should go support them. Because again, it's good stuff. The community has been awesome. So again, and let's check out the CastleCraft. Go to CastleCraft. 2024. Boom. FlyHighFPV.com. Let me drop a thing in the side chat over here. Boom. Join me and my friends at Castle Crash 2024. And then again, I'm going to be at another event later this month, St. QuadTricks Day, up in Vallejo, California, March 17th, Sunday, I believe. I'm trying to remember where the link is for that. It's saying having a hard time finding this. Events on. Here we go. Boom. Noise. Add this to the side chat real quick. This one's coming up. So if you're in California, Brandon Bean, since I'll be there, Zoe. Awesome, let's go. So it's going to be at a naval yard. And I'll be a judge. So this is going to be a live freestyle contest of sorts. Pilots will be allowed to submit 3 videos of their day of flying, or from their day of flying, that the judges will then review and score, and then score against other pilots from the day. Kelvin Lamb, one of my old friends in X class and in drone racing in general, will be one of the judges. Flytribe is sending out an amazing pilot. I forget their name. I'm so sorry. I'm such an asshole. I forget. Yeah, so there's going to be some amazing stuff happening this month. I'm really excited for it. So I'll be road tripping out there. Visions is going to be picking me up, road tripping out. I'll be staying the night, and the night before that, I'll be doing a race. So it's going to be a very busy weekend for me, but I'm looking forward to it. And this is the first like real big thing. So I'll be doing a race one night, and then the next day, basically, I'll be traveling to judge a freestyle contest. For me, this feels like full circle stuff in FPV. Like this is the comeback stuff, this is the thing I wanted to start doing at some point. So I'm very excited for that. A huge thank you to everyone that's putting this event together. go check it out. If you're in California and want to make the trip out, it's going to be at a naval yard. You're going to be able to fly around some really cool stuff that you might not get a chance to fly around otherwise. And it's fairly cheap. Again, both of these events are really, 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 really cheap. Castle Crash is like $50. Not bad. St. QuadTricks Day, I think, is like 20 or something like that. Yeah, $20 for adult pilots. Again, not bad. These are, again, if you're in the area, go to these. I will be there. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah. Brandon Bean says it's gonna be a different location than the Pacific Mare Island across the bay from Alameda Yard. Vallejo Mare Island by the dry docks. Yeah, by the dry docks. Yeah, sorry about that. Location-wise and information, I'm very bad at. I'm trying my best to promote. I'm doing a horrible job. And again, Fly Zone stream will be up out in about 30 minutes. But till then, let's get back into Uncrashed and talk to some of my friends hanging out in the Outer Limits. Let's see. Hello, peoples. Can you hear me? Is it working?
Hello, hello. I had no idea you were streaming right now. I
am indeed streaming. I know, the time change has thrown everything off. I feel like it's not stream time, you know? Like,
I like it, though. Yeah. This is cool.
I'm trying to find the session. I don't see...
It's still there. Unless it got, like, completely reset.
No, it's not there anymore. I wonder who's hosting it. That's weird.
Guess what, Zoe? I got Danish's nuclear, or whatever he calls it, trick IRL. It was sloppy, but still. Let's go.
I'm gonna try to make a new one. I think it's because I do the cheat code on my end, and as soon as I leave the lobby, it like switches to 8 people.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the thing.
Well,
Experimental. Honestly, 16 people work really, really well on Uncrashed. I highly recommend it. The devs, I think, have done a great job making it work. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's actually covers a lot of the announcements and stuff this week. There's been a lot of things happening, a lot of excitement. As far as my last video, I'm super excited. The YouTube algorithm seems to have stopped completely crapping on me. But then again, it was a really good video, and it was very inspired. So, putting out good content, maybe the algorithm provides. I don't know. Either way, I'm happy with the video. It was very heartfelt, and glad I figured it out. My next video is going to be interesting. So I'm doing a review of a remote ID module. I know you probably just tune off the screen right now. I know I'm a horrible person. I'm complying. Phoenix UAS is graciously sending me a review module. And I'm going to be making a little standalone plugin thingy. You'll see in the video. I'm going to be designing a thing that allows me to bring it from drone to drone very easily. And I'll be releasing the files to make your own freely public. So you'll be able to make your own. And the video will hopefully show you how to do it. I don't have any, I'm not being paid from Phoenix or anything. They're just sending me the module. It was my idea to do this little thing because I want to be able to have this module work on all of my drones, because at the end of the day, their module is $70, plus you have to add a GPS, and that's you're looking at like $80-90 at the end of the day for that, which it's expensive. I don't want to spend $90 per drone to do remote ID. I don't have hundreds of dollars to spend to comply with something that is, in my opinion, kind of ridiculous. But, one remote ID module to rule them all, sure, I can try to make that work. I can try to comply. So I'll be doing that video. and testing out the module to see how well the Wi-Fi, or not the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth and everything else on it works. That may make it into the video, it may not. I'm mostly focused on trying just to make the module work and to be compliant and to, yeah, show you the design process of making that whole thing happen. I realize it's kind of hard for me to do super cool freestyle with also talking. Wait, we have Danish and Luna in this room. I'll just move it to Danish, and then I can talk while Danish does.
I'm gonna join just for a few minutes.
Do cool stuff, Danish. Do cool stuff.
Do cool stuff. Oh no.
Yeah. Whip.
Oops.
And I can already see the stream numbers go down as soon as I start talking about remote ID. Like, oh god, click, oh god, she's complying. No. I thought better of you, Zoe. I thought you were gonna be one of the defiant ones. I mean, no. It's a changing time. I have my opinions on remote ID, and while I do not think it is an effective legislation, at the same time, a lot of us that want to continually fly, we can at least make the half-assed effort, maybe. At least have this little thing with us, so if, you know, we need it, we have it. If that makes any sense. If you get what I'm putting down. Because like as it is now, we talk about like FAA regulations that people follow, and one of the biggest ones, you know, is having your FAA number on your aircraft, and most pilots don't even have that, and that's just a little sticker. So thinking that most pilots are going to comply with remote ID feels to me a little silly. But me being me, and me having a YouTube channel, and me also trying to not rock the boat. Like, I like to fly. I don't want to cause a big ruckus in the airspace. I don't want to be one of the big bad people or whatever. I just want to enjoy what I enjoy and have fun. And I think to do that is hard sometimes with these new rules and whatnot. Also, I don't know why my camera is broken on this. I can't. All I see is it pointing in one direction. This is so weird. Why is this happening like that?
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, on my stream, it's like the camera's only pointing in one direction. Is there a new bug? I know the game just updated.
It can't handle my style.
Literally, it cannot handle your style. Yeah, everyone I click on is just pointing in one direction. I guess it's the developers' ways of making 3D like physically like stomachable when you watch it. But yeah, no. I'm excited to test out the module at the very least, and like I said, I want to try to remain mostly compliant, where I can, and show people how to do it. Because honestly, I think the way I'm gonna do it is gonna be neat. You're gonna plug it into your battery. And then you plug your drone into your battery, and then it just sits on the XT60. It'll weigh like 10 grams max, I think, with the little case I'm gonna make for it. It'll be super lightweight. And I'm hoping it won't even know it's really there, is quote unquote my goal. So yeah, that's the thing. My ID is coming out March 16th. And I don't know if the FAA is going to push it back again. They should honestly push it back again, because I don't know if everyone's going to be ready to be compliant by then. And by everyone, I primarily mean commercial operators and those that really do need to try to stay compliant, may not have the standard remote ID modules needed for a lot of the hardware out there. Likewise, a lot of the companies that have some of these enterprise edition drones may not have the right remote ID standards in place on those drones for March 16th. So I don't know if it's going to get pushed again. I don't know if we're going to see remote ID pushed back at all. But and just in case it's not, I'm going to have my module ready to go by the 16th. That's going to be my next video. Everything for that should be coming in on Monday. And yeah, on a slightly different note, I was also sent something else. Hisenji, I've been talking to them for a little bit. I have released a short with the other thing they sent me, which was the Stargazer. They didn't want me to do a review of these. No, they asked explicitly, don't do a review. But they also wanted me to promote the product. But I'm also not paid to promote, I don't know. Either way, I'm just testing it out. And honestly, the Sunray is really good. If you want to get, and you're looking at Hisenji stuff, if you can, I would say get this with their goggles and transmitter. It's much better than the original Stargazer. And it's a lot of fun, very durable. It's a brushless, essentially, whoop. Very lightweight. And anyone can fly it. It has like automatic altitude control. So it'll actually like stay in one spot. It has very basic collision avoidance. And yeah, I quite like it. They asked me to do a video primarily on the Bluetooth control because you're able to use your phone to control it via, instead of a transmitter, you can use your phone. No, and I'm not gonna make a video on that because it was bad, and I might still make a video on it, but I told Hisenji didn't have a good experience. May not want me to make a video on that because it'll basically be me crashing constantly, and it'll be more of a comedic reel of comedy than anything successful. So that's kind I want to be honest with everybody when it comes to reviewing products and slash working with companies, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, you know, shame companies or talk bad about their products because there's going to be something bad about almost any product you buy these days. There's always going to be the issues. There's going to be some problem with something. It's just the thing. That being said, I've crashed and I have recorded on my phone hundreds of times with these drones, and they will take a beating. So I feel pretty confident, like saying, hey, if you're in the market to give a gift and you just want someone to enjoy FPV and fly around their house, Hisenji's stuff is great. I'll probably be making another video with it at some point in the near future, but I wanted to at least do something on live stream so I can get off my consciousness and say, hey, I made a video. See, it's on my live stream. See? And then, yeah, also, VCI Dub, I have a plane project. I crashed it. Still trying to make it work. It has a flight controller from SpeedyBee. I was going to review that and still going to review that, but the plane, I've been having a hard time getting up in the air. Flight controller itself is great though. So the Mini F4 is amazing. That's another video that's going to come out at some point. But I'm not trying to rush content, especially with all the other things I'm doing, especially because I'm getting back into racing in a big way. And I want to be able to spend time training and, you know, being able to race at a high level because I signed a contract that quote unquote says I'm a pro racing pilot now, which is fun, but also means I want to take it seriously and want to push. So content on my channel comes second to that. Especially right before racing when I gotta get serious, like the next 2 weeks, it's gonna be primarily focused on training and sim. So yeah, just wanted to kind of say that if you don't see me on the YouTubes or Instagram, I'm probably in Discord on the Outer Limits in the Bermuda Triangle, simming my heart out, trying to get better and get good. So you can go find me in the Outer Limits if you want your daily dose of me. And there's some people there. Like, honestly, we have a really good community, really amazing people. Some of the best 3D pilots in the world hang out, and we challenge each other on, like, a daily basis. It's really, really cool. But yeah, we have a few minutes left before Fly Zone stream starts up. 15 more minutes. Let's do some 3D. I want to show you a couple tricks we were working on last night. So let's get into the fun. Oh wait, this is the wrong controller. Haha. Oh shoot, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 or 11 people right now in the room, which is pretty cool. And again, huge shout out to Uncrash for making it possible for us to have more than 8 people playing and flying FPV at one time. It's huge. So this map may not be the best for this one trick, but actually no, we got this right here. So Danish, I don't know, I've been calling this the Danish roll, but so it's a kit roll into
It's a pole dance.
oh, I just did it wrong. Now that I'm actually thinking about
it's
it,
a private
going
dancer.
wrong. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's going horribly wrong. Okay, let me try this
You
again.
start off with a kit roll, and then yaw spin, and then do a reverse kit roll, right?
Yeah.
Just from the other direction, basically.
God, I did it first try last night, and now that I'm on stream, it's like, nope, haha.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's the Danish rule, quote unquote. That one's fun. I like adding the yaw spin into the technique. Then you have the kit roll, which is
Yeah.
I have this other thing I'm doing right now if you want to spectate. I'm getting kind of consistent.
Oh. Except when I spectate, it just shows, like, one consistent view of nothing, unfortunately.
Damn.
I know. Devil CFPV says, "Oh no, I will never be using remote ID. Like, no way will I do that." Yeah, no, I mean, it's something. There's gonna be a lot of people not complying. But for me, as someone that makes YouTube videos and wants to also do professional work, I am going to do my best to comply where I can and when I can. And I will maintain, FPV and drones in general is one of the safest hobbies ever. We have had no major incidents within the national airspace in like 10 years of consumer drones. 8% of US households own a drone or have owned a drone. You know, that's millions and millions and millions and millions of Americans, millions and millions of flights, batteries burned, not a single death. Not a single airplane has fallen, not the sky has not turned bloody red. But we have all these rules and regulations that makes it harder for a person in their own backyard to fly a toy. And to me, that is absurd. And I do hope as time goes on, the FAA will make more sensible regulations. So I'll make it easier for people to comply in ways that make more sense to comply. But till then, we have what we have. And we either comply, or we can comply and also make our voices heard and say, hey, I don't like this. This is not okay. You know, like, you can do both. You can comply and not be happy with it, right? So that's what I'm choosing to do. But, yeah. Johnny D. RC, I'll never make a penny from flying a drone. Yeah, that's the thing. Is even if you're not, there's a lot of hobbyists out there that are affected by this. And my biggest worry is that with remote ID coming up in a couple weeks, and this is a topic I wasn't really going to get into, but because I am doing a video on it, and because remote ID is coming up, it makes things like a simulator tournament like this, or like I want to be doing here in the next month or so, all the more important. So we don't have to deal with those kind of regulations. We could have a sim tournament for lots of money without requiring the pilots to be Part 107 to accept it or whatever, to be completely legal. Like, there's really a lot more you can do in the sim and a lot easier than you can in real life. And that is honestly kind of upsetting for me, because I want flying to be accessible to everybody. I want the barriers of access to be broken down. And right now with remote ID, that's just another barrier that people have to deal with. So. Oh. It's getting kind of juicy there for a second. But yeah, checking on time now. We got about 10 minutes left. Guess we'll do a little wind down for the moment. Yeah, let me find the link to FlyZone stream real quick. Copy the clean link. If you want to go check out some more content and you want to don't feel so lonely on these lonely nights, check out FlyZone stream. Link is in the description. They'll be streaming here in about 10 minutes. And then after that, Donnie, my guy, he'll be doing sample Saturdays over on his stream. And that will be, you know, sampling the samples and enjoying people's flying. I really like Donnie's stream. It's very chill, very mellow. And Quad Mafia with Fly Zone is a fun time. So yeah, go check them out. And I may or may not be doing one more live stream tonight. If you see me pop up, it will be in about 4-ish hours. Most likely not. I'm tired and won't go to bed. But yeah, if you haven't seen my latest video, go check out my latest video on my channel. Also go check out Danish Stallion, ZoeFPV, Grand Warfare, aka that guy Grand. And there's doing some amazing 3D stuff. Off Axis is also doing amazing 3D stuff. FlyZone, I think, might be doing some stuff soon. And there's a lot of pilots getting into 3D. It's really, really cool to see. And on that note, videos, content, stuff. I don't know how often I'm gonna be posting long form videos to YouTube. I feel like once a month at least I'm gonna try to make them really nice videos. It won't be weekly, but my goal is to make the content I do post to YouTube something that, you know, I can come back in a few years and watch and still enjoy. And thanks Luna for posting. Yeah, go check out the Broken Prop Shop. And go sign up on Patreon. The Patreon stuff helps support me immensely. Thanks, Luna. Yeah, the content I want to make, it's difficult. Like this new frame design I'm working on, the 3.5-inch sparkle frame for a 3D flying with an O3. It takes development time and money, and it's going to cost to make carbon fiber plates and get that cut. And thankfully I've got friends that'll help me get stuff cut, but it still costs to get that stuff done. And then to get the first batch of frames made and everything else will still cost. And it is the 3D printer filament and everything else. Like, it's not free, unfortunately, but my plan is to make the Sparkle design open source at least. I'll offer it on my website as well. And hopefully release them in tandem when it's available. I really want 3.5-inch 3D to become a thing. I'm really pushing manufacturers for 3.5-inch right now. I'm looking at 1507 motors potentially for the power system. And I think that's going to be where we want. It's 1507, 1508, really beefy, torquey motor for 3-inch. Frame design, I've been mulling around. I've tried twice to put it down to CAD, failed twice. I'm gonna do one more time. But yeah, that's the whole project. If you want to support me in that, go check that out. If you want to support the remote ID if you want support, oh god, support the remote ID project. I can't say that line. If you want to support remote ID, wait for that video. God, I hate saying that out loud. My mouth just feels dirty. But that video will come out. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun with it. It's gonna be a thing. But I'm gonna show you some stuff I do design work-wise. You're gonna like go through, measure all the modules, throw that into CAD, print out the pieces we need, and try to make like a finished module that you just plug in and it goes and works. Yeah, because a lot of these remote ID modules are meant to be mounted to a frame. Some of them are standalone, some of them have batteries. I haven't seen anything that has an XT60 pass-through, essentially, where you just plug in normally and go. So I think it'll be a fun project. I'm actually kind of excited for it, weirdly enough. I'm excited for remote ID. Oh my god. What has become of me? Did I actually say I was excited for remote ID? I'm not at all. Ew. No. I'm excited for the project because it'll be a fun video, but I'm not excited for the... Yeah, and then the other video I want to work on is Betaflight 4.5. It's coming out soon. My preset is in it. Again, if you haven't checked out my preset, go download the pre-release 10.10 configurator, and then download the developer version of Betaflight for your flight controller, and then flash my preset onto it. It has 4S, 5S, and 6S tunes. I have 4 different amazing profiles. I mean, sorry, rate profiles. QuadTricks has her amazing rates on there as well. Like, there's a rate profile for everybody on there. And again, 4, 5, and 6S tunes. It's all in one thing, ready to go, no matter what you fly, no matter what kind of quad you have. You're most likely going to have a pretty good time. I've had a lot of good feedback from people testing out the 4.5. And on that lovely note, I am going to call it a night. Thank you all for being here. So remind me to build, they fixed the pass-through in the development version of 4.5. So there's RC1, RC2, and the dev build. Use the dev build of 4.5 for Betaflight pass-through for BL 32. Big tip. That will be fixed in the final release version because it's already fixed in the developer version, but it's an issue in the RC2 version. That was a bunch of gibberish for people, I'm sure, but for a couple people out there, that was insanely helpful. But yeah, anyways, where is my off button? Do I have an off button? Domo arigato, Mrs. Roboto.